If you are earning around 1.5 lakh a month and still not building real wealth, the problem is not your income. It is the order in which you are using your money. Most people follow random rules. Invest first, spend later, save whatever is left. That approach quietly destroys wealth. Let me show you a simple sequence that completely changes how your money needs to be structured, and let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Separate taxes first. On an income of 1.5 lakh per month, that is 18 lakh a year. After standard deduction, taxable income comes to about 17.25 lakh. The total tax liability is around 1.5 lakh a year. That is about 12 to 13,000 per month. An important point to note over here is that this step only applies if TDS is not already deducted from your salary. If your employer is deducting TDS, you skip this step. If not, you immediately move this money into a separate account like a liquid fund or even a short-term debt fund or an FD. That money is not yours to spend, remember. Most people make this mistake of not taking tax into consideration. Then at the end of the year, they scramble, break investments, or worse, take on debt just to pay off taxes. Step number 2, eliminate high interest debt. If there are credit cards outstanding or personal loans, this becomes your next priority. Allocate about 20 to 30,000 over a year. There is no point trying to earn 10 to 12% in investments when you're paying 24% on a credit card. No investment consistently beats that kind of a cost. Clearing high interest debt is not just a financial decision, it is a guaranteed return. Step 3, cover your needs. This includes rent, groceries, utilities, insurance premiums, EMIs, if they are reasonable. Roughly 40 to 50,000 goes over here. This is survival money, non-negotiable. You cannot invest properly if your basic life is unstable. A lot of people jump into investing without stabilizing this layer. That creates stress, and eventually they stop their investments midway. That is a very big issue. Step number 4. Now comes investing. Whatever is left, typically around 30 to 50,000, goes into investments. This is where most people go wrong. They start random SIPs based on what is trending, what someone recommended, or what performed well last year. That is not investing. That is just guesswork. Every investment should be tied to a goal. Wealth creation is a goal, buying a house is a goal, retirement is a goal, children's education is another goal. Each goal has a timeline, and each timeline decides how you invest. Short-term goals need stability. Long-term goals can handle the volatility. This is where real financial planning comes. This is where real financial planning becomes the most essential part of your finances. Finally, step 5, allocate for your wants. Whatever is left, maybe 10 to 20,000. This is your guilt-free spending. Traveling, eating out, gadgets, experiences. The difference now is that you're spending without stress, because everything important is already taken care of. Most people think they have a money problem. In reality, they have an order problem. They earn well, they yet feel broke. They invest, but yet there's no progress. They spend, but they yet feel guilty. Fix the sequence: taxes first, debt next, needs covered, then investing, and finally your wants. Once this order is clear, money stops feeling complicated. It starts working for you instead of working against you. I break down such content regularly in my newsletter. You can find the link to subscribe to it in my bio. And if you think you've learned something valuable, you can hit the subscribe button and the like button.